Hey everybody out there, this is Seto, and today for you guys, I'm going to be profiling for you one of the best ritual decks of all time, better than Necros, better than Herald of Perfection, better than Demise OTK. It is the amazing and awesomeness that is Crab Turtle. Yes, Crab Turtle deck profile. He's amazing. All jokes aside, I actually love this little guy here. One of my friends used to refer to Crab Turtle as kind of the long-lost brother of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, except he was rejected into the group because he was a part Crab Turtle. But yes, I'm going to be doing a Crab Turtle deck profile for you guys. I do this once a year. There's been a lot of new water support that's come out in the last year since I've done this deck profile, and I really can't wait to profile for you this deck. It's very fun, it's a casual deck, but it functions as a water beatdown deck with Crab Turtle in it, and it can play pretty well, so you could probably take it to locals and have some fun with it. But yeah, Crab Turtle deck. So, we run our 3 Crab Turtle. He's a 2,550 vanilla beater. So 2,550. Now, he can get bigger. If you have Mr. Starboy out on the field, Mr. Starboy out in the field, he will get to 2,550, or excuse me, 3,550. If you also have Legendary Ocean on the field, he will be 2,750. With Starboy, that is, I believe, 32,050 attack. If my math is correct on that. So he can get big. It's just a matter of what cards you have on the field and how you're playing in the situation. But 3 Crab Turtle. He walks like a crab but looks like a turtle, I guess. Next, we have 3 Gishki Shadow. Now, Gishki Shadow is one of your main ways to tribute off for Crab Turtle. Alright? So Gishki Shadow has one effect that's a Gishki effect, but we care about the other effect that states if you have this card, you can tribute it off for the tribute summon. It counts as all the tributes that you would need for the ritual summoning of a water type monster. So if I have this on the field and I have Crab Turtle and Turtle Oath, the ritual spell you need to summon Crab Turtle, if I have this in hand and I normal summon the Gishki Shadow, I can instantly go into a Crab Turtle on the field because it counts as my tribute. So that's the nice thing about that there. That's why we run 3 of him. He can be used for Exceed and Synchro fodder as well if he is dead. Next we run 3 Warrior of Atlantis. I love that I was able to pick these up years and years ago, back when water beatdown was a thing. I've had these for, their first eds actually, if you didn't know, but I've had these for I think 15 years. Not 15, but more like 10 years at least. But these beautiful guys are beautiful. But pretty much this is functions the same way as Commandant, Harpy's Queen. I'm trying to think of some other ones out there, but those are the 2 main ones that come to mind. It came out in the same era as people were using that Konami was creating monster cards that were terraforming. So they had the terraforming effect, but they were in monster form. It came out in that same era. So pretty much this functions the same way as a Commandant or Harpy's Queen. I pitch it, I add, where is it? Let me find it quickly. A Legendary Ocean to my hand. Now, Legendary Ocean is integral to how this deck will function. It's very integral. So this helps you search it out. If it's dead, you can normal summon it as a 21 beater. You can also use it as a summoner monk target for doing things and bringing it out and exceeding with stuff. So I've used it multiple different things now because of a new card that came out this past year that was amazingly broken. Konami said it was amazingly broken, I should mention. Yes, that was a fake cough. But yes, pretty much he can be used for Synchro, Exceed fodder, Beat Stick power, whatever the case may be. Next we have 3 the Legendary Fisherman 2. So, Legendary Fisherman 2. I was considering adding Legendary Fisherman 3 as a one-of in the deck, and you could try that out if you would like to. So don't feel bad if you actually take a card out of my deck and say, you know what, I'm going to put a Legendary Fisherman 3 in there. So you can kind of have a mini Legendary Fisherman 3 theme going along with Crab Turtle, you could do that. But he mainly functions as a 24 beater that cannot be, I'll read his effect to you guys. While Umi is on the field, well, Legendary Ocean is considered Umi, on the field, it is unaffected by other monster card effects. If this face-up card will be destroyed by battle or leaves the field because of an opponent's card effect, while in its owner's control, you can add one level 7 water monster from your deck to your hand. So Crab Turtle is level 8. If he was level 7, I would be so hyped, but he is not. But that's what I'm saying. You could tech in a level 3 because it would be level 7 to search it if it gets destroyed. But I tried that out and it sometimes got clunky. It's because you're not going full-blown Legendary Fisherman, so you may not have another one of the Legendary Fishermen to normal summon and bring out the Legendary Fisherman number 3. So it's up to you how you would like to play around with that idea. I'm just putting it out there to you. I tried it and I decided not to like it. I just like him as a beat stick, and I sometimes use him as synchro fodder and exceed fodder to boot as well. Plus the fact he's untargetable does help. Next I run 2 Hammerhead Shark. This is pretty much your marauding captain of the deck. You normal summon it and you can bring out something else like, Gishki Shadow, and then that way you have a 19 beat stick if Legendary Ocean's on the field, and I have the Gishki Shadow out. Now I bring Crab Turtle out. Now I can beat down and do some damage. He's a nice card to have. Sometimes I just normal summon him to use him as synchro fodder or exceed fodder. So there's different ways you can use Hammerhead Shark or Hammer Shark. But yeah, he's useful. You may not think so off the bat, but once you start playing the deck, you'll be like, I see why he's running this. Next, I run a couple of one-ofs here of water-type monsters. We run 1 Cordurus, I believe it's pronounced, and 1 Gagagagigo. Now, you could run, what is it? Spinosaurus. Oh gosh, I'm having a brain fart on the monster. But Spinosaurus, that's that machine water monster. You could run that if you wanted to. You could go down that route, but I like Gagagagigo. It's old school. I love playing it. So I run Gagagagigo for that reason. Because I wanted some more level 5s because of some other cards in the deck. Cordurus is something I've been trying out in the deck, and oh my gosh, it is such a good card with some of the new support that Legendary Ocean got this year. So I'm going to read you what his effect is if you guys don't know this old card. You can send 1 face-up Umi you control to the graveyard to target up to 2 cards your opponent controls and send those to graveyard. Alright, that's not bad. But it works out better. I'm going to show you quickly this card. So I can pop Umi, alright? Then I can add it back with C Stealth Attack. You see where I'm going with this? So it's kind of nice because if you don't know what C Stealth Attack's effect is, I'll read it to you quickly. Once per turn, when this card is activated, you can activate 1 Umi from your hand or graveyard. While Umi's on the field, this card gains this effect. So, say I had this set. Cool. I normal summon, I already had Umi on the field, so I already had Legendary Ocean on the field. I blow it up, okay? After I normal summon this to destroy 2 of your monsters. Now I chain this, bring back my Legendary Ocean I just destroyed. I just got 2 free I destroyed 2 monsters for free, which is awesome. And I believe, remember correctly, this is not once per turn because it says you can send 1 face-up Umi you control to the graveyard, target up to 2 cards. So you technically could blow up 4 cards on your opponent's field with this combo right here of not Gagagagigo, but C Stealth Attack and Cordurus, because I could go, if I have Legendary Ocean already on the field, so let me show you what I'm talking about again. Where's Legendary Ocean? So I have Legendary Ocean on the field already, alright? I normal summon, okay? This is already set down here. This is set, okay? This is set over here, my spell and trap zone. Let's take Gagagagigo out of the picture for a second. Okay, so I normal summon, I pop, destroy 2 cards, activate, bring Legendary Ocean back, activate again, pop, destroy 2 more cards. It's kind of stupid, but you can do it. So that's why I run him. He's a good one-of. You could run multiples of him. It's something I've been testing, but he can get kind of clunky as a multiple card. I'm going to tell you. And sometimes you do that thing I was just showing you, but not all the time. Because sometimes you want your Legendary Ocean on the field. And like I said, Go is another level 5 you need for Sea Stealth Attack's effect to banish things and make them into little mini catasters. So I like him in the deck too. So those are the monsters. We also run 2 more. 2 Summoner Monk. You have a lot of dead spells that can become dead in your deck. Your Legendary Oceans, your Turtle Oaths, which can become dead, and some other things. But what it helps you do, you can either go for rank 4 plays, so you can go Summoner Monk into Summoner Monk, make a rank 4, or what you can do sometimes is, what I do is I bring out Gishki Shadow, or you bring out Gishki Shadow and then you tribute the Gishki, you tribute the Gishki Shadow to bring out Crab Turtle with Turtle Oath because it counts as 1 tribute. So yeah, you can do that little play too. Or you can use them for Exceed Father as well, which is something I do from time to time as well. So 2 Summoner Monk, you can use them for different little things there. Next we run 3 Legendary Ocean. 3 Legendary Ocean is essential to this deck. You need to run 3. You want to get to this card as quickly as you can, otherwise you will get bricks. Next we run 3 Pre-Preparation of Rites. This helps you search out your Crab Turtle and helps you search out your Turtle Oath. Preprep does. Pretty straightforward. Sometimes you use the other Turtle Oath. So say you already have a turtle in hand, you activate this, add another the ritual spell and another turtle, tribute off the second turtle you had right here that you added with pre-prep to bring out Crab Turtle. So that's another way you can ritual summon. I love this card. This card is so good. Next up we have our 3 Turtle Oath, excuse me. This always makes me think of Master Roshi, the Turtle Master, Turtle Oath. But he helps you, this is your ritual spell to bring out Crab Turtle. Next we have a new card that works well with all your rank level 5s and Crab Turtle, and that's Rage of Kurishin. This came out recently. I'm going to read you the effect if you guys don't know. If Umi is on the field, target 1 monster your opponent controls, up to the number of water monsters you control whose original level are 5 or higher. Destroy them. So depending upon the number of level 5 or higher water monsters you had, you get to destroy that many. And if you do, the zones they were in can't be used until the end of the next turn. You can only use 1 Rage of Kurishin once per turn. So you can either clog up their extra deck monster zone, which is really nice to do. If you can blow up their link monster they can't use now, their extra deck monster zone. So you can kind of, if you do it properly, if you have 2 level 5s in the field, you can block them from using link monsters if they've made a link board and you can crack it, which is really nice. But it's just good 1-for-1 removal that's very useful to have, and it's a quick play to boot, so you can set it and use it when you need to. I like it as a 2-of. Next we have 2 Instant Fusion. Now, remember that card I was referring to as the, what Konami said was the best card of 2017? Well, I decided to try it out in the deck, and I was mighty surprised how actually good it was. And that is 2 Sea Monster of Theseus. We run 2 of this bad boy. So, level 5 tuner, water attribute, that is what we care about. So, I gotta talk to you about this card for a second and how it's important. So, because he's a water monster, when you have Legendary Ocean in the field, he gets reduced to level 4. If I have another level 5 out in the field, that is a level 4 as well. So 4 plus 4 equals 8, which means I can go for level 8 synchros. Omega, Stardust, things of this nature, and White Or Whale, which is amazing. It's an amazing card in this deck. You could run multiple of it. It also, if I have 2 level 5s on the field, I can overlay my 2 level 4s for an Exceed play of a rank 4 now. Also, you can use them even if Legendary Ocean is not on the field for other synchro plays and maybe an Exceed play as well, depending upon the situation, that is. Also, it's kind of nice because if you have this and another water monster on the field to boot, you can go for Miss Starboy. Master Starboy. Miss Starboy, excuse me. With that. So he can be used for links, exceeds, synchros, multiple different things because of instant fusion. That's why we run multiple of it in the deck. because it works out very well with Sea Monster of Theseus. You get to use the best water monster of 2017 in this deck. It's so broken. Alright, so we got our 2 instant fusion. And now we're going to talk about some other 1-of spell cards I run. 1 water hazard. This is kind of like a double summon that's continuous. I like it as a 1-of in the deck. Your Upstart Goblin adds consistency to the deck. Your Regeki, clear the board attack. Pretty simple cards to run. Next up we have our Tornado Wall, which works well in the deck. I like it. It's a little cheeky and crazy to use, but when you get it off, it's really amazing. Your 2 Sea Stealth attack helps you add back Umi, helps you get Catastor effects, helps you protect your water monsters. Just overall, really, really underrated good water card if you're using Legendary Ocean. You could run 3 of it, but I prefer 2 in the deck, because we're not using it as much as Legendary Fisherman top deck. And then lastly, for our trap lineup, 2 Solemn Strikes and Solemn Warning. So let's go into the extra deck quickly now. It's pretty straightforward. You run different things. So first off, we have our 2 Fly Girls, Winona and Skyla. I love them. We run our number 37 Hope Woven Dragon Spider Shark. Very good card. Your small little Utopia package. Your Bagasucha, number 41. Super Quantum Mega Beast Grand Pulse. Said it right that time. Abyss Dweller. For your rank 5s, we run number 94 Crystal Zero Lancer and full armor Crystal Zero Lancer, so you can just overlay into that. You also run your White Aura Whale. You can run multiple of these if you want to. It's such a good card. Do not underestimate this. Your Scarlight Dragon Archfiend, Stardust Dragon, Omega. And so those are your level 8s you can go for. You can go for a level 7 if you want to, so you could add Black Rose Dragon, but I decided not to. Then we run our 2 fusions for a 2 Sea Monster of Theseus. Pretty straightforward. And 1 Miss Starboy. You could run multiple, but I usually just go for 1-of, so I cut them down to 1-of recently. So 1 Miss Starboy. So that is the deck, guys. I hope you guys all enjoy it. It's a very fun little deck to play. It's not a super competitive deck, but it's a fun deck to play and take to locals and have some fun with it. And we always have to give love to some of those OG ritual monsters, and Crab Turtle is my favorite. So guys, till next time, take care, have fun dueling, good luck dueling. Hope you guys all enjoyed this deck profile. If you did, please subscribe to the channel and give that like button a big thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. Good luck dueling to all of you.